car?
It's on the way. Should be picking it up tomorrow. Not new, but new to Portland. Yeah.
What'd you get? What'd you get?
I got the Tesla coming out. Yeah.
Basketball questions?
How do you feel the team is ready? Very regular season.
We're excited. We're excited. Obviously, now's as soon as that last game ended, the real thing started. So, yeah, I think we had to fine tune up. This is a veteran team, guys that know how to turn on that regular season button, and I think we're ready. We're healthy and getting healthier, and yeah, I know I'm ready.
Specifically defensively, how do you think the guys are picking up?
I think well. At the start it was real iffy, guys. Not knowing coverages and blowing assignments and stuff like that. But now the more we've gotten to play it, gotten to see it, gotten to learn and watch film from it, I think it's something that could really, really be good for us this year. And that's part of my assignment is to make sure it's good for us this year. And like I said, I'm very much so looking forward to it and ready.
How would you describe your leadership style?
I would say by example, to a certain extent. I'm going to be, professional. You know what I mean? That come in, get your work. Make sure, my T's are crossed, my T's are crossed, my I's are dotted, and all that type of stuff. But when it comes to these guys that play my same position, Trendon, Greg Brown, some of the younger guys, like that's when I can really pull them aside, talk to them, like, hey, look, watch me, come and shoot with me early in the morning, like. I play both the 4-5, played a little bit of 3, so any questions you might have, I've probably seen it. So a little bit of both.
There's been a couple of games where Chauncey has talked about the lack of effort in some areas. Have you gotten on you guys about that? What's his message to them?
Yeah, we got to start better. At the beginning of preseason games, you saw some of our starters and some of our regular rotation guys playing, and we got it behind a little bit in the beginning, but that's something that again comes with knowing one another. This would be hopefully when we get hopefully Wednesday we'll have everybody healthy, and that'll be my first time playing with everybody healthy. So there's going to be some rust, there's going to be some growing pains, some guy cutting back door and I miss him, like what, I didn't know you do that yet. So it's going to be all right. But I'm just eager to get going. I can't wait.
You mentioned it being a veteran team, but they're also a team that's, even the vets who are here are under new coaching staff. So do you feel like the veteran piece of that kind of overcomes maybe some of the uncertainty about just the new system and the ability to get all together, because like you mentioned, a lot of injuries?
Yeah, very much so. Very much so, yeah. This is a team that, you take all the new guys off it and they've been to the playoffs 8-9 years in a row. So they know what it takes. You know what I mean? This is nothing new to Dame, to CJ, to, so, whether it's, Chauncey coming in, bringing a new system, bringing a new face and a new voice, that's sometimes very much needed. And I think Chauncey's going to be awesome for us going forward. But I think the veteran aspect of it, I don't want to say overrides that, but allows a level of comfort, I think, for both players and coaches to we're going to be all right. This is a group that we've seen what they can do, with some tweaks here and there, is really all that needs to be done. And I think we're making the proper tweaks, and now we just got to practice them.
Is the team excited for Nance Jr.?
Yeah, very much so. Yeah, he earned it. He had a heck of a camp, as you guys saw in preseason, and he's a guy with, ridiculous potential. So and what's crazy is I was talking to him. Just feels like he's been in the league for was this your 7th year, your 8th year? No, he was drafted 4 years ago. So, he's still super young and moldable and all that. And if there's guards to be around, what better to learn from and to have take you under their wing. So. Oh yeah, no, we were all pumped for him. That's anytime you make a team, it takes you back to middle school or something like that. Making a team and how excited you are to go, be a part and it's no matter the NBA or any time, no matter when, it's still an exciting thing, and we're all excited for him.
What are your impressions of Cody?
I'm sorry?
What are your impressions of Zeller?
Does all the dirty work. He's one of those guys that is going to be very easy to get accustomed to playing to, because he's just going to play hard. And to be honest with you, when I'm on the court with you, that's all I ask. Just play hard. Play hard and get after it. So he's I've been a fan of his just because of how hard he plays, but now he got to learn how to play off one another. Two very good passing bigs is something that could be really good for us.
Were you guys nice about the mask, or did you give him the business?
I mean, you can't wear anything out here without somebody saying something to you. So Rocco wears the mask. Now we got Cody too. So we're gonna come up with some fun superhero nickname for him.
After watching some film of you guys, I've noticed that particularly when there's breakdowns defensively, I've seen you kind of like talk to guys when you're out there. Like, how would you kind of characterize your on-court talk, particularly on the defensive end?
I try to be, quarterback's such a lame term. Everybody uses it, but I try to be a little bit of that. I think, I think I've, done a good job of creating a defensive acumen in this league that can be trusted. So when I do use my voice and I do say things, guys listen to it, and so that's when we have a breakdown. Like, you'll see me, clap my hands like, hey, we gotta pick this up. We gotta, get it together. Hey, so and so, you gotta be low man there. I was sinking for you. I got you. You got, we're all in this to help one another. So, I'm gonna keep reminding us, every single game, almost, hopefully not every single play, but it's something that I'm going to be working on all year. This team was 28th, was the 6th seed in the West, with being the 28th worst, however you want to put it, the 3rd worst defense in the league last year. So that ain't happening this year, and that's a lot on my watch to change.
Do you feel like that? You feel like it's being taken well? So
yeah,
far?
absolutely. Everybody knows. I'm not going to be pointing my finger and cursing at one guy or showing you up or anything like that, but just a quick like, hey, even if our offense is going, we still got to play on this end. That's what's going to keep us in these games. And so it's being received very well, and guys know it's coming from a place of care.